Yo, what it do, world? Universe told me to tap in with another one real quick. So while I go ahead on and do what I do, I'm gonna go ahead on and run this with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? Get some nice little herbs, but yeah. So the universe was saying though, I was like, over here chilling with the green leaf, and it was like, how they talk about people can't find uh like this whole relationship stuff is big conversation, because I mean, look at the state of the nation, and we look at divorce rates and shit like that, and as generations become older, this is one of the things that become topic. And seeing as those of age with this new platform and this new era that we're in, this conversation is kind of like the first time being had across social media platforms like it is. You know what I'm saying? This is like a phenomenon going on socially, because it's never been had in this manner that it's been going on this year, 2020. But you know, I just had a little quick talking point. I don't want to get on in the whole subject, like, you know, I just have my own personal opinions, but I just want to share this one little viewpoint with y'all, at my perspective, or like my question, or my insight, and it might help both sides. I'm not one sided. Like, if I'm gonna come in on a discussion like this, or this matter, I don't really want to cause problems. I do want to state the issues that are being had on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just say something and don't nobody know, well, why he say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to touch on a lot of different things in order to build up, or in order for just the audience to grasp as we move along, they could be on board with where these things are going, where these thoughts are going. So one of the things that I was thinking about was the fact that, like, I think, like, what's missing on both sides, like, because women are saying, where'd all the men go? And then you got men that are like, where's the women that are not thoughts, basically, or Instagram models, or fast women. I should have said, but this is just conversations that's going on, that's being had out here in the world, not just in one section or another. It's crossing platforms. It's crossing into the political parties. It's crossing, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a big deal. It's sports, music. You know what I'm saying? Relationships is a big deal. Are a big deal. So one of the things that I feel like, or I wonder, is like, how women, even if they're, let's just say, from a simple helpmate, which is not really simple, because like realize that, like, teaching children and things like that goes deep. You know what I'm saying? This shit is deep. So that's why I don't really want to dive in, but just staying light on the topic, staying light on the subject. What I want to ask is, like, when women look for a man, they just look for, like, I want him to be successful. I want him to be able to pay this. I want him to be able to do this. I want him, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always what the woman wants. So that's why I feel like players get chose, you know what I'm saying? But wives get proposed. So, if you choose a player, and then you feel that he's doing good, so you let him know that he's doing good by, letting him have his trophies, letting him have his rewards and things like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then he might propose, But if you show him that he's not, all up and up, then of course he's not gonna propose. I hope not. I mean, shit. But it's like, why don't women look more into, like, if you want to just sit there and you want to just be able not to work, and you want to just sit at home and take care of the children, so they say, but taking care of the children, that's an 18-year responsibility in my book. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that about my own children. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an 18-year responsibility. So it's not just, for the first couple of years, and then I'm going to get back out there in the work scene, to me, personally. But that also goes into, why most women want a six-figure, because they want somebody that they could really just live this high life, like live this oh, we rich, we bougie, and we just can go eat crab legs and lobster tails and all this every week. And you know, like I could send my kids to private school, and I don't need no outside opinions. Basically, like your family telling you this, your family telling you that, because a lot of times with women, that's what really come in between they marital issues, like the family, the outside ears, the outside mouths speaking to her and stuff like that. And then she think that she could, so then she leave, and then she get into a worse situation, and then that, you know, and then it tumbles, it tumbleweed, you know what I'm saying? But if a woman chose a man that she was willing to support, like if I found this type of man, even though we would struggle building this type of business, like imagine if like the Microsoft guy or the Amazon guy or like any of those guys' wives had that mentality, then like they were just gonna sit there and build with him and make this work, because I mean it would be worth it in the end. And at the end of the day, a multi-millionaire or billionaire is not gonna really mind breaking that type of bread with you if you help them build it. You know what I'm saying? Like a real man is not gonna worry about that. But you know, whether you got a prenup or not, a real man, if you know the man that you choosing, just let him have his prenup, so that way he could have a little bit more faith and trust in you. Because I mean, damn, he already given up so much just to choose you and keep you happy and pay all the bills so you could sit on your ass. At least give him a piece of paper. If y'all gonna go that route, I mean, shit, it's a piece of paper. Fuck. As long as you don't fuck up and you stand on what you was gonna stand on, then shit, everything should hold up. You know what I'm saying? And if you know the man that you choosing, see, a lot of women don't know the men that they choose, and that's gonna be a point. That's gonna be proof. Because I mean, how it's always the man's fault. He changed in this, and he did this, and he did that. But at the same time, I mean, if you so good with your judgment of people, then how can you have so many mistakes on these type of people? You know what I'm saying? Like, I only got one wife, one ex-wife. That's it. I only have 2 children. One child that I had before I got married. That's why the lady that I did marry, she already did have a child. It was wet for wet. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, that's just why I feel like fair exchange ain't no robbery. You know what I'm saying? If I would have had my own daughter, I still would have been taking care of another child either way. So it didn't really matter to me at that time. But now, bro, now I done had some lessons. But that's a whole nother video. So I'm just saying though, you know, if you know what type of man that you choosing, then like if you know this dude, he want to be he wants to go and be a police officer. So you got to be able to stop smoking weed, and you got to be able to like deal with him being gone hours and this, that, and the third. But then if you had a high value man that worked at some big company, like I don't even know, like shit, I'll say like Boeing or something like that. Excuse me, making like $50-$60 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Even more than that, $100 they got jobs paying $500 something an hour. Y'all just don't know, bro. It's a lot out here. You know what I'm saying? It was a company that they flew drones. I want to say it was like, yeah, it was drones, but I don't know if it was considered spy drones or like surveillance drones or whatever. But the people that was flying the drones was getting like 360-something thousand a year just to fly drones as they job and take, you know, video footage. That was it, video footage. This is why I'm trying to tell people about this intellectual property and all this stuff that, you know, like this is where I feel that a lot of stuff could start. But that's gonna be a whole nother video too. That's a whole nother thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like why do women get with dudes that they know they not gonna want to be with? Like, oh, he just sit up in the office all day, he boring, he lame, you not gonna want no lame ass nigga. So why did you get with him? You got with him just for the quick bucks, and then now you got to jump off. You got another body added on. You might have a baby. You might get an STD nowadays. I mean, who the fuck knows? And then you still got to go and find another dude. You know what I'm saying? Another target, like y'all like to call them. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, if y'all really want a good, like, relationship or a good thing going, I just would suggest, from my point of view, like, trying to build with a dude that you wouldn't mind supporting. Like, y'all got the same type of like, when it's time to go kick back and chill, he want to take you out. He the type to take you out to the movies. You got to be the type of chick that like to go to the movies. Don't be the type of chick that like to go on a motherfucking, you want to see a wrestling match or some shit like that. But the dude that you with, he looking at you like a feminine woman. So he want to take you, like, he might take you bowling, but he might take you, like, shit, out to eat, or like to the movies, or to some, like, just on a trip out of town, like to the casino, or something different than that. But that's the type of chick that you know you are. So you want a man like that. So you need to make sure that you get with a dude that like UFC or wrestling, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then for, like, the type of dudes that's chosen too, like, what does he do for work? Okay, he's gone a lot of the time, or he's at home. He work from home. But you can't stand being at home with this dude because he at home all day. But he make 6 figures to support y'all from his house. So, I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just something to look into. I mean, I know somebody gonna do some content on this. Somebody gotta have some content on that. Like, just being able to be compatible in the fun times and in the struggle time. Like, if you know that he trying to build this business out his garage, and all he need is a couple females to model, but he can't have all them hoes around and da 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 da. Well, damn, he ain't never gonna make it. He got the green screen, he got the cameras, he got the computer, but he missing the women. And all he need is a couple of little homegirls that y'all all know, in a couple of little swimsuits or whatever, in the garage. Just take some photos for the video. You know, we all acting on this bitch. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, all these motherfuckers getting exposed, so it's all an act. So do it up. Like, this is what we making content for to entertain. So, that type of dude, he just gonna need you to just let him make his content. You know what I'm saying? So you always getting with these rap dudes, but then you always divorcing these rap dudes, or breaking up with them and having babies with them, because you don't understand what it takes for him to succeed as a man with his purpose. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, or that dude that gotta go to school for 8 years to become a doctor or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He got or the lawyer. They gotta put in long times in school, long amounts of time in school, just to get up to a point where they can just begin to take off. And you got all these career women that talk about how all in their 20s they was trying to get to wherever they could, and they finally get there. Well, you got to realize the same shit is gonna be for men. Like, come on now. Y'all expecting men to have some magic push button? No, well, you need to either get with older dudes that's already accomplished and let them know that, hey, I'm here because you accomplished, because you got profit. I need your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Or you need to struggle with the dude that you gonna struggle with and build with him, because he gonna respect that shit. Like, y'all see people like Drika and Gates, and even though they shit got they shit, every relationship gonna have his shit. That's why I say you got to choose wisely and decide what struggle is going to be worth it. Because if a bitch get broke off $500 million, you know what I'm saying, from a husband, and then he gains a few $1 billion on top of that, like, realize what they built, man. Like, realize that it's more than just that selfish, oh, it's about me. Oh, he don't do for me. Shit. And fellas, we got to do, if she worth it, fair exchange ain't no robbery. You know what I'm saying? Real men gonna already know what I'm talking about. So I don't need to really go in on I don't really need to go in on real men, because the fake dudes, they like dudes that's not really trying to build nothing. They gonna keep playing y'all. They gonna keep, running y'all in circles, because that's what they gonna do. And if you like that, then the motherfucking hamster wheel is right there for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, that's what it is. But if you gonna come to a man that's trying to build something, you gotta bring some conversation. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be on the same type of wave, the same type of timing that he on, so that way y'all can build in time. Now, I ain't gonna take up too much more of your time. Time to smoke. You feel me? 100.